going to model a little bit of a cockpit. So we have here obviously a spaceship, but it's lacking of a cockpit, so we cannot actually fly it. If I show you this quickly, so this is the inner ship scene, and everything is obviously, hopefully you can see a work in progress. And here I thought this is the place where the cockpit will be. I do not have a real well, you know what, let me just play the intro. I keep forgetting that first, and then I can continue. I always forget that part. Yeah, I don't have a really final version in mind, so what we are doing is basically creating those seats here. So those seats which are here already, let me just cut the ship in half by deactivating the mirror modifier, like this one, because it's better to show that. And maybe we are switching to this scene. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So yeah, you can see this kind of thing I thought shall become our seats, and here I thought shall be the screen, if possible a lot of tiny little screens. I think that can be look interesting and funny, but we try also to keep the performance in mind. We want to try to be performance efficient, just because I think this is good in general. Okay, anyway, so those are little tests here. I created those guys, and we want to also try to be simple, so it doesn't have to be, the ship doesn't have to be too detailed, only believable, you know. So this should be like a seat. If I wait a second, here are some bigger seats, smaller seats. So this size I like already. Problem only is that we need to do this again, and so I thought we're gonna do this together. We are going to do this together, and the idea is that, so this, I had an idea, if we hide this for now, I don't, oh wait, no, this doesn't make sense. Okay, hold on, let me unhide this again, let me get rid of the face here. So you can see something, right? So you can see that if the seats are gone, this I'm gonna explain later on, it's just not interesting right now. So if we go to the cockpit area, then the ship is built like that, which is actually a good thing. So I thought, what if we can build the seats so that they can go inside the ground, you know, like mechanically. If this is good or not, this is not, I cannot tell this, but I thought the idea is cool. So idea again, those little seats are coming out of the ground like this. So here, you know, so imagine you are being on the ship, and then you go to the cockpit and you are the captain, so you would like to sit down, and so we need the seat to come up like this, right? I think that's funny. Okay, let's try to do that in a better way. Good, but this could take a long time. I don't want to try to hurry up because I cannot do it anyway. So if you think that's boring, you can just skip to the part where I hopefully created something. And if not, there will be maybe another part. Don't know. We'll see about that. Okay, so what I do, so I want to try to, I would like to try, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, we are using this area here to create the seat. So this is the appropriate size. So, okay, let me just adjust the whole thing. We need to check something. So this vertex is here. But we're gonna copy the, no, I think this is the X thing. Yeah, okay, we're gonna copy the X position of this, of the vertex. Maybe we should also deactivate the bevel. We don't need bevel right now, just performance. And we also could deactivate the lights. We don't need the lights right now. Everything what gives us more performance is good. Okay, so we are closing this area here. Then subdivide that, getting rid of those things. Resolve edges, yeah. And this one goes there. Let me just check if this is really the right thing. Sometimes if you, or it happens to me multiple times that sometimes when I try to change edges, the position of the edges, even if I paste the copied value into that, they are not sometimes 100% at the same position. So that kind of made me paranoid. So I always check if they are also, if the vertices are where they should be. Anyway, so now we have that. I would like to save that. I did. Okay, let me think. This area shall become our seat. So I would say maybe shrinking it down a little bit. Let's see how this looks. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Okay, I had something, you know, in the throat. I ate oatmeal. I think that's the right name. Right English name, not so sure. Okay. You know what? This area here, I checked it also a little bit earlier. I want to show you something. Hold on. Yeah, okay, it's in the background. So this area here, this guy, this one, basically is not even really visible, and I think we can get rid of some of those faces here because they are unnecessary. I show you what I mean. If you take a look at the background of this picture here, of this render, you can see those things not really visible. So they are, we can get rid of, we can get rid of those faces, of some of those. Maybe this one is not necessary, and this one, not too many. I don't want to change too much. I actually like the shape of the ship so far. All faces, all faces, all faces. That's the best thing in the world. Dissolve. Is it dissolve? Yeah, it's dissolve. The same. Good for now. Okay. Okay, let's unhide everything and yeah, and go down. Oh, I'm gonna show you something before I forget. Ta-da! I'm also currently working on. Sorry, apologies about that. I'm working on a dungeon as well, and so I switch the projects from dungeon to science fiction. I like both. I like a lot of different things. Sci-fi, horror, stupid stuff. Oh boy, I love stupid stuff. Okay, this looks interesting. I wonder. Let's say here I'm gonna, if I go and delete the face here. Not so sure about that. I thought maybe we should make it like this. Hold on. Oh, where's my face? Here we go. So like this one, and then we can maybe we should give this a different color just for now. Oh, this is the inside. Yeah, I think we need to switch the faces. How do we do that again? I forgot. Is it Alt N? Yeah. Okay. If you want to switch faces, I hope you know what I mean. If not, don't worry. If you use Blender, someday you will encounter that. Alt N is the shortcut for it, and now we can flip the faces. So what I did basically, if you wonder why this changes the, if you're interested in that, I'm gonna show you quickly. Yeah, so basically our outside, this is the thing we should pay attention to. So our outside wall of the ship is, I believe, this color here. Or is it that? Anyway, there's an outside and an inside, and so sometimes we need to flip faces. Anyway, doesn't really matter. It's not a tutorial. But if you're interested, if you have any questions so whatsoever, I'm happily answering everything I can as good as I can. I'm not a pro, but I will try to answer everything. So just ask me. I'm actually nice if you're nice too. So then no problems. Anyway, so let me think. This is also interesting. What have I done here? Okay, it looks different. Okay, the light is missing, so we should use this scene. Okay, now the inside looks good. We're gonna duplicate only this face here and separate it. That shall become our seat. Yeah. Hopefully separate by selection. So now we have this here as a separate thing. Also, because we duplicated it, now we really don't need the material. Not even sure if you do need that. What is this for color? Let's see, what is that? This is material 100. Yeah, we're gonna use that. This one here. Wait a second. I'm confusing myself here. 171. Let's just, you know what, here. Let's choose this 171. Okay, good. So, yeah. But this is where that should be approximately. The good thing is it's the original point of this. It should be down. Let's check this out. We're gonna press. How do we do that again? Oh, it works. Okay, so if we press Alt G, it jumps back to its original position. So that's good. That's where it should be. I just want to see how it looks like. Yeah, pretty okay. Good. Next thing is, before we screw up anything, let me just unhide those guys here. Must be more. Oh, is this all? Oh, okay. Good. This is our template. And yeah. I wonder if we should duplicate this too, just in case, let's just put this aside. So, okay. Now we're gonna separate this guy here. No, we're gonna subdivide it. Sometimes I say the wrong words, so you can always kind of, if you're not sure about it, just guess what I mean. That'll help. Sometimes. Okay. Let's see, now we're gonna experiment a little bit. Basically, we have our template, but we do not need to stick to that completely. It was built pretty quickly, and I like it. But we are also open for everything, for other stuff to happen. So, okay. Go back if you're gonna put this down. Yeah. You know what? I wonder. No, I think we need another one. So here we're gonna subdivide that, getting rid of those guys, and then I would say this shall become. It's in German. It's Lehne. I do not know the English word for that. It's the thing where you lean back, you know. Oops, what did I do right now? I thought I clicked on this edge rail. I don't even know what it does. Anyway. So. Like this. We have to keep in mind we should be able to walk past this area here in the middle, you know. So it shouldn't be too big. So let's keep that in mind too. And oh crap. Let's make this like, although I don't know. Let's just ignore it for now. The thought, I mean, okay, we're gonna use this size here. Looks good. Copy the same value. And if you copy that and paste it into the I'm an idiot. So I want to make sure that they all kind of are the same size. So the first one, I can just, you know, change the size of it. But then I copy usually this thickness value, and then I do that, for example, and just paste it into that so that they are the same size. It's an easy way for me to do that. In this case, this one can be different. I mean, it's the lean back thing anyways. So let's see, we're gonna save here again. And now it's not so sure if I like that. Yeah, maybe it's stupid thinking right now. Let's just dissolve that and dissolve that. Oops, of that. Okay, let's do the same thing again. I would like the well, I'm gonna show you that. Maybe we're gonna subdivide it. This one here. Actually, so let's see. Yeah. Okay, this is good. Hope this is better now. Yeah, let's see now. Oops, now we can. Yeah, okay, that's better. It looks a little bit too whatever this is. Let's see. How could we actually? Let me check something. That's interesting. Okay, let's bring this back here. Back down. It fits. Okay. Good. We are a very lazy captain, so we are going to lay in this ship modus here, which I think is cool. You know, if I build a ship, I want to know that I can relax while flying through the universe. So we're gonna make a very comfortable cockpit for lazy people. No, nonsense. This here. No, it wasn't nonsense. We need that. We need to see that. Okay, this is how it looks like, kind of. The light is missing. Let's activate the light again. And Why the heck is this so dark? Ah, because we didn't edit more. No. Why the heck is this so dark? I don't know. Ah, maybe because I have no idea. This is the old ship. Then, yeah, I had this. The ship was I used it in a different scene for recording a video on my Let's Play channel, a video comments video, and I might have forgot that the something I screwed up with the light and the thing. But what is it? I have no idea what's going on here. I mean, I shrunk it down as well, because we were a little bit too small as a, you know, we as the character, if you want. So what you can see basically right now, this is just a comment. Those are comments from my Let's Play channel, and I thought it's a funny idea to read them here. It's just I didn't want to use this version first, but then I thought I made some changes I liked, so I wanted to use that. But I wonder about the light right now. You know, the problem is the ground should be more visible. Let's see what I did. What did I do to the ground? That's the question. That is the question. So first of all, I need to change something. Huh. That's freaking... I'm sure I'm just, you know, my mind stucks. Okay, let me see if this is the right thing. It should be the right thing. Yeah, it should be the right thing. Yeah, it does influence the whole thing. So what did I do? Why is the light not reflecting as it should? Oh, as it was. This is better. Well, let's go inside again. Ah, interesting. Okay, let's check the light first. The light looks good. Seems to be fine. Yes. And then what else? Maybe I decided to make the ground so dark. Metallic. Yeah, okay, no, this isn't the... yeah. I see, okay. I think I remember what I did. Good, so we can increase this level here a little bit. No, it's not that. That's freaking me out right now. What the heck is going on here? No, great. Guys, I'm gonna pause here, checking out. Okay guys, we are back in the project. I cannot really tell what happened actually. Maybe it was a bug, maybe it was my stupidity, so don't know. But the ground, I just reloaded the project and I turned on the ship lights. Maybe I didn't, maybe I turned on the other thing. And that kind of confused me. Anyway, you see the ground is basically fine right now. Unfortunately, we have to do a few steps again. I didn't save. I tried to recover it. I couldn't find the save file where. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay, let's just get rid of those guys here. We can actually delete them. We do not need those guys. And this thing we have to do again. Ah, crap. I see. Well, let's do it a quick way. Dissolve edges. Good. This one here. And this one there. And now we are subdividing this guy. Okay. Maybe we can make this a little bit thicker. I think I. Nope. I would like to, yeah, this thing, and then switching to edges. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Something I. Oh no, it's okay, I guess. I think this is too big. Let's check this out. Oh no, it even fits there. That's good. Let's get it back. Good. So why I don't even remember why I wanted to. I think I just wanted to see the ship. This we really don't need solidified. Completely unimportant. Maybe this one. No, not again. I see. No, what the heck is going on with the lightning? Getting crazy here. Doesn't make any sense. I think this is must be a bug or something. Let me deactivate it again. It's the bevel modifier that is responsible for that. That's crazy. I see. I mean, the bevel modifier is not that important because but it's weird. I never had this. Maybe because we shrunk the whole thing. Crap. Yeah, maybe because I shrank the ship, the whole ship, maybe that's the reason why the bevel modifier now causes some problems. That could be the case. So I shrank the ship recently because it was just a big, so from this size to that, and then I applied all transformations. And maybe this changed something. Or it's just a bug or glitch. So let's see what happens if you render that while the bevel modifier is active. Let's check this out, F12. No. Now the bevel modifier screws something up. Well, that's really unexpected. That was unexpected. Not that really, I mean, it's not a problem we can solve that. I just wonder if we can solve it in a quick way. Here we go. This is how it looks without the bevel modifier. Well, let me check something. We need to disable that. So Rumpf 4, select. I mean, what we can do is to, let's do that, why not? Deselect those, this area here. If this is sufficient already. And call this here. Group assign that, check that. Okay. And now we get rid of this guy and we're gonna call this room 4. Sign. Check if this applies here. Let's see if this helped. Kinda. Still, well, that's interesting. It really kind of sucks right now because there was nothing wrong with the ground, like at all. And I know it's solvable, but I just wonder if it's really necessary to do it in this way. Or maybe this is, still think this could be a glitch or something. Hmm. That's crazy. Go to percentage. I basically use the bevel modifier just to make it look nicer for myself, so that I can, you know, see how this could work, how the whole ship looks like. If I what I want to do is first create the ship, make it look nice, and then when I'm satisfied with the whole ship, I start to make some of the edges. And the bevel modifier gives me a preview of how things would look like, but I also don't want to see some glitches while using it. So I wonder how to approach this problem right now. Maybe we can use the percentage, but it's still weird to me that... Oh, it's a little bit... Ah, well, this is how it is sometimes, you know. Can you do... Let me just... Okay, this is just... I'm expecting a little bit too much. Oh boy, what have I done? Okay, guys, soon. Wait. Okay, let me reload the whole thing. Okay, quickly, we are now in a different project. This is the before I scaled down the ship. And I just want to show you that there's nothing wrong with the ship right now. If I go to... yeah, it's active actually already. You can see it's basically the same. It's just the whole ship is just a little bit bigger. And there are no problem with the bevel modifier. So I wonder maybe I should scale the ship down later on. I don't know what's the best way to do that, because I really don't want to cause any problems just right now. So we might be... So what bothered me, the reason why I scaled down the ship is if I walk around here, then I felt a little bit tiny. And I was thinking, maybe I should scale down the ship. But now actually, I don't want to have unnecessary problems. I wonder if we should use this save file, this project stage. Yeah, this one. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do the whole thing again in this project. And why are we gonna do this again, or why do we do that? Well, it's part of the learning, right? I guess this is why I show that actually, to show a little bit of my progress, and I sometimes encounter problems very often actually. And this shall be shared as well. Okay, let me just create a new Blender project file. Okie dokie. So we are ready for, well, basically the same thing. We came as far as, well, we are at the beginning again. Anyway, so I want to show you here. Oh, let me just also prove that with you. So this is now the earlier stage, and it's always good to have some backups. If this was really necessary or not, it's really hard to tell from my perspective, but I thought, well, if I have in an earlier stage no problems with the bevel modifier, and it's not the main thing I want to focus on, then this is something for later. So here are no problems, so let's continue from here, but actually we don't really need that. We can go. So, yeah, good guys. Well, same progress, that's what it is. Sometimes you cannot do something about that. We deactivate the mirror modifier and get rid of everything. Why not? Okay, saving. Maybe this one too. Right now, actually, this is not visible right now. Maybe, and it's not really that great looking. Don't even know what that should represent actually, but anyway. So okay, now what we are doing, we're gonna get rid of this face here, and yeah. So what we need is the position of this vertex, the X position. We're gonna copy, and oh, we need to close that again. Can we do it? Yeah. Yeah. So let's subdivide that. Solve edges. Okay, and this guy we're gonna paste to that. Just I think it's fine, right? See here it's this is the value. That's what it is. Well, I don't know. That's fine. Okay. Okay, they are at the same X position. Good. We close this one here, and there's a one as well. And those faces we need to flip. So let's do that. And here we go. So now unhide everything. This one we don't need, so we're gonna get rid of this again. Good. Duplicate this guy. Separate that. Okay, now we can get rid of everything except what did I like? 171. Yeah, okay. Yeah, recently you learned how to make stuff disappear, I guess. No, how to bake random generated textures into a real picture texture, which is a good thing, and we may use in the end progress. Okay, so we have this guy here. Let's duplicate this guy. This is our backup, and hide some stuff. Ah, we don't even have the template, yeah, because it's an earlier save file. When I say save game, this is just this, you know, from my Let's Play channel. I say this very often usually. Okay, so we have this guy. I think we can go a little bit up, because this will cause some glitches. No, wait a second. I think I forgot something. I did something differently. Yeah. We can get rid of that whole thing. I forgot about something. So we can. This one we close. This one we make smaller, and now we are going down. Yeah, I forgot about it. I'm sorry. Now we're gonna duplicate that, and we separate the thing here by selection. Good. Again, get rid of the stuff. This is kind of satisfying though. Deleting everything is always good, always fun. Get this in all materials. So yeah, good. Oop. Don't want to make stuff disappear all the time. Kind of happens. Let's see, I'm gonna flip those guys, although this shouldn't matter. Or should it? Let me check something. Hide this thing. Yeah, it should matter. Okay, let's flip it. Great. Okay, this is what we wanted to have. Okay, now we have a double wall inside the thing. Okay, great. So saving between, we did Now we have this guy. This we delete, and let's create a new backup. So this is a backup. This is a main thing. Approximately here, and now we are going to do the same thing again. Subdivide. Get rid of this stuff. And right. Edge loops also should work, but I think in my template I encountered some problems. No, it works actually. Oh, okay, it works too. What am I doing now? This is a new thing that I always press this one here. I don't even know what it... No. This just makes things disappear. Ah, wait a second. Ah, I didn't know that. Oh no, what have I done? Oh. So if I press 3, well, that's weird to me. It seems that we can hide complete collections. I didn't know that. I didn't know that we can do that by pressing some number keys. That is a new thing to me actually. So, I mean, this happened from time to time that I made stuff disappear. I never thought about this. I just pressed the undo key. But I think today I figured out that it could have to do something with the collections, but I'm not so sure about it. Anyway, so this guy goes there, and now this one here, copy. Doesn't, you know, this doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to look believable. I know. I did this again. Okay, hold on. But it's a little bit confusing. You give me that, guys. This. And subdivide. So saving. Let's make another duplicated in case we screw this up again. Okay, so this one we select, we switch to edges. This one, oh no, that was fine, too early. Good. This one we select, switching. Oh, it looks already comfortable. I would like to sit on that. Good. This guy. Oh, let me just hide this for now. I think that in this way we can adjust this guy a little bit better, and we can see exactly what's happening. Make it a little bit thicker. Good to make it a little bit thicker because we can later on we can model in it into the inside, but not necessarily into the outside, since we want to really make sure that we can hide the whole seat down in the thing. Whatever this is, so you know we want to make sure that it fits in. So if we make it like, for example, if we would create such a thing, you know, this kind of maybe it's cool, maybe not, but right now I think it's in the way, so we try to avoid that for now. But maybe it's even a good thing, we don't know yet. We want to make it look nice. That's our goal. That's way too high, I guess. So let's see if we, okay, let's try something. The ship is bigger now, but maybe it's a good thing, you know. Let's go with the, what did Bruce Lee say? Be like the water. Well, I hope he was right. Just because he is I mean, Bruce Lee is, you know, very popular, doesn't mean he is always right. In my opinion, there is no human being who is always right. Never existed, never will exist. There are a lot of human beings who are very wise and so on, but everybody screws up. For sure, everybody does. Literally everybody. Anyway, so because we are humans, that's our nature. Anyway, so if we activate the other thing, would you think that's okay? Would you say that's okay, or are they a little bit too... I think they should be a little bit tinier, unfortunately. I'm not very happy with that. Sometimes you think, I'm not so happy with that. Let's leave it for now because you're lazy, and it always bothers you later on, just a little bit, you know. So, no choice, we need to do that again. That's why we have a backup. And we cannot even use that. So let's duplicate this guy. We need to make it smaller. Only before we do that, I hope I can undo that. Can I? Yes, oh, I'm lucky. So those guys we need as a comparison. This guy we can delete, and this guy we're gonna duplicate and put this back. Okay, let's do the whole thing again. Just smaller. That's good. Subdivide. Edges. No. Subdivide. Oh, let's try to. Oh, let's try it. I feel a little bit safer to subdivide it just. So let's do that again. Subdivide edges. This guy here. Like that. Good. New backup is made, and now we are making them. No, I did it again. Well, it's not that easy. Sometimes let's see what we can do about that. I think it's doable in this way maybe. So now copying this one, selecting both. Hope this works. It does. Do we actually need that? I don't think so. No, we do not need that. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, maybe this works. This guy and this thing. Well, let's compare this to the other thing. It's a little, oh, this works actually. This gives us, you know, sometimes happy accidents. You can see some ideas, but basically, I mean, this is not really so much because but it's kind of cool. It's definitely cool looking. So I just would like to save and then to hide the ship again and changing the position here. Oops, that was close. Yes, yeah. Good. Let's see how this will look like. So the other thing, Uppsala is just a modification word for oops. Hope you don't dislike it. If you do, then well, whatever. Bevel, this one. No, it's fine. We just need that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They are smaller or not that bright, which is good, but unfortunately now they are too high. I can see that they are too high. I wonder. Let's get rid of this thing. Yeah. Yeah, this is not too bad. Maybe it's good that we are so tiny. Maybe there's a reason for it. I hope so. Good. Huh? Yeah, I think that looks better. And you can go between those things here, right? So that's also good. And now we can. Oh, shall we take a look how this looks like when we are hiding those guys? Yeah, see, they are here, and then where's my seat? Here, Captain. Nice. Okay, I like that. Oh, I like that. I really do like that. Yes, absolutely in a sexual way. Not apologizing for that. Okay, hold on. This thing has to go down. And this thing has to go down. Now it's gonna be really cool, I promise you that. Yes, I promise you that. So you're gonna be like, what? Except if you're a pro. If you're a pro, don't say anything. Don't say anything, let me just do it. Huh? So, well, even if you're a pro, you have to admit that's the best thing you have ever seen in the world. If so, then scream it out. Okay, I figured out that sometimes those seeds, if you give them a subdivision surface, like in the yellow thing here a little bit, and you also assign that, they kind of look in the Eve render at least, which I prefer because we would like to animate our stuff, and maybe someday even put this into a Unity engine if we know how to. Well, we need to learn that as well. Never touch the Unity engine, but you know, I was thinking about it obviously. So let me see. We need to go into this menu here. So if we increase that, you know, it kind of looks like, hopefully, like we do like that. So we can also, you know, give this later on some bump effect. Shall we do that right now? Maybe later. So right now, just we're looking for satisfaction. Hold on a second. Huh? Huh? Isn't that not something? You can just lay down and relax the trip. Yes, yay! Lay down and relaxing. Okay, not too bad. However, what we need is duplicating those guys first. Why? Because we're gonna screw up something. We always do. We did it already a few times. So. And if you keep that in mind, we're gonna be okay. We're going to be okay. Bum, bum, bum. So the question is, do we want to change a little bit more? Let's experiment a little bit. Good thing is, because this is a separate object, oh, look at that, you can make that like that, but it's awful. Oh boy, this is so awful. But let's not do that right now. Go back, let's undo that. This is just experimenting, I don't know if I like that or not. Let's make 6. Yeah, I mean, yes, if we use the bevel modifier, just because if we make it smooth, I would like to have this area smooth, but maybe we should not make the whole thing smooth. Although let's do that just for now. I mean, we have a backup, right? So we are free to experiment. Just experimenting, guys. Yeah, that's obviously nonsense. But so what I'm doing right now, this stuff is actually, oh wait a second, it's actually a little bit new to me. I mean, what I mean is making edges like this one. I mean, you know, bevel is not new to me at all, but the way how I use that right now, it's a little bit different than I got a little bit a better understanding the last month, I would say. Still, you know, lot to improve, however. I say I understand this a little bit better. Bam, 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 bam. You know what? You know what? Let's don't make it too smooth. It doesn't have to be too perfect, actually. Because, again, we want to animate that, and I like bevel modifier to see it for myself, but later on... I don't know. Right now we don't need it. Maybe we do, I don't know. I still think about that. Okay. So what else could we do? This looks good, but maybe we should cut this thing in half and use another mirror modifier so that we can work symmetrically on this thing here. I was thinking maybe it's worth it. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Up, up. Now let's make a real cut. Great. This looks awesome. And we are going to cut the whole thing in half. Here we go. Let's use another modifier. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Here we go. Get this thing here. Probably it should be there. Not too sure about it. I believe so. Let's just see. Oh boy. How do we solve that problem now? Yeah, you know, now we have a little bit of a problem. Maybe we should use offset. I never did this in this way. The problem is that I would like to use obviously the mirror modifier, another one, but I would like to have the I don't know how to explain myself, I'm sorry, but what did I do right now? Windows key. But I think we can solve this problem by simply using the ship as the center. No, we cannot solve that like that. Why? That's weird. Let me try something different. Let me try what? One more time. Does this work? No. Let me try an array modifier. And then we're gonna go sideways. No, this does not work. No. The problem is the center is not in the middle, obviously, so that makes sense. Sure, it's solvable. No, it's solvable somehow. But yeah, what if we do? Okay. What if we are going to? No. Is there no offset or something? Offset. Here we go. Okay, let's use the offset. I would like to sure, we could change the that wouldn't be, wait a second, maybe this works. This guy here, maybe we can. No, I think my thinking is completely off right now. No. Okay, let's undo certain steps. So I'm sure that I'm not messing too much around. Okay, let's try offset. Maybe offset will work. Mirror. So we have now two mirrors, right? This one and that one. Yeah, good. We are using offset in this case. No, we don't. How to activate that? Huh. How do I use that? Oh, this here is offset. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Other thing we could do is okay, hold on. Let's see what happens if I do this here. Unbelievable. Oh boy, how do I make sure that I can model this thing while it's mirrored and not change the position of it? How do I do that? So interesting. Pretty crazy. I don't know how to do that. If I change the origin, you know, then this changes obviously here. But the thing is, I really would like to not change the origin. Okay, let me think for a second. I think it's solvable. I just don't see it yet. So this is back here, right? What if... Okay, I think we can do it like that, in this way. We could... yeah, we have to, if you want to do that, we have to cut the thing in half again. Yeah, in half again. I need to unhide everything else. Go down and do the same thing again. But now we're gonna change this thing, set the origin geometry. What the heck is going on here? The origin geometry, it worked, but not like I wanted to. Okay, let me, oh man. Origin to geometry. Ah, I'm a completely idiot. Okay guys, no, it makes sense, it's just, so first we have to do that. Origin to geometry, right? So now we're gonna cut the thing in half. So, cut the thing in half. Is it now actually in the... So if I... Huh? What the heck? Set origin to geometry. Yeah, now the origin is different. Good, so far so good. Let's leave it like here. Maybe we should even do that. That's fine. Okay, don't worry too much about perfect. I'm worried about the where the thing origin will be, but I think I'm a little bit too worried about that. Good, so we did this. Now we can cut it in half. It should work just fine. Here we go. So this is the first step. So far so good. It's on the right position. That's also good. And now we can use the array modifier and change this to y, this position. And we are using those guys as our reference, you know. I cannot think of a better way right now, but this is the best way I can imagine. And in order to not get too confused, we're gonna hide everything else. So now let's check this out. So those guys are my... Oh, this is really confusing. That's super confusing. Okay, we need to change the colors, otherwise I'm getting completely crazy. You guys have your own colors, right? Yeah. So let's use... This is the red one. And... well, this is also the red one. Okay, that helps us to determine where our array modifier shall be approximately. Let's just see that. Ah yeah, see, we cannot really adjust it perfectly, so we have to go into well, you know, it might not be perfect, but what I really honestly believe is that we learn Blender and we can do it as good as we can. We will learn every time something new and we can do stuff better and better and better. So I'm gonna copy those guys here. Copy, copy, copy. And undo a lot of stuff. I just wanna change the color. This guy we're gonna put away. Okay, we can delete, and here is our perfect centered new thing. This is the new one, because if I change here the origin, you can see that, right? Okay, the good thing is what we can do now is model the thing until we like it, and if we are happy with the position, then we can apply everything, and then we can apply the old transformation. That will be perfect, but we have to keep that in mind. So, but now we can model that symmetrical. So here is a C and completely symmetric, right? So that helps us along the way. But before we do that, I would say we are getting confused, right? We do, so those guys, let me see where you are. Ah, yeah, those guys, the original version. You know what? Let's make them red again, so we getting not confused. That helps a lot. And those guys will be a new copy. Can we not make them even redder? Ah, we can. So good. Let's unhide everything. And here we go. Okay, let's see. I see. You know, we should put those guys into, you know, let's make a backup collection. We cannot, oh yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Say, I hope I write this correctly, backup. Not sure about that. Writing is really bad. But it doesn't matter, I'm better. Maybe a little bit. So, and those guys is our let me just translate this from the German into the English with my phone. Hold on a second, I'm using my phone. Their cockpit sits. Wow, Google doesn't even understand my German, that's fun. Their cockpit sits. Okay. Cockpit. It's Seat. Ah, that's how you write that. Okay, that's new collection. Cockpit, Seat. The fun thing, you know, about learning a language, if you use the phone, for example, if you learn German or Polish or whatever you want to learn, and you set up your phone in the language you would like to learn, that's very helpful. What is not really helpful is autocorrection. You're getting so used to the whole thing that you never train yourself, you never practice writing. Everything is autocorrect. However, I think since it's not that important, since autocorrect is a thing, it's not like 1990 again. You know, it's not, to me at least, it's not important, so I'm fine with that. But if you really would like to improve your writing and stuff, then autocorrection is just really not helpful. So basically you should turn it off, but I'm too lazy for that actually. Speaking already is tough enough. So let's see, I would like to hide the ship light. Good, and this is now here. Well, great. Okay, let's those guys again. I'm not sure if I made already a backup, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So now we have like backups, we have a little bit of control, and I think I like that actually. And you can see this is actually extremely helpful, you know. Now we are completely symmetric, and that's a good thing because we really don't want to waste too much time to making those stuff even, you know, those stuff even harder than necessary. But maybe we should also try to do this thing again, copy. This guy here. Maybe here too. Not sure if this is necessary, but so good. Along the normals. Yeah. Okay, let me just check something. Ooh la la! Now look at you, little bastards. So good. You did not do well, but doesn't matter. Here we go. Isn't that not a comfortable seat, huh? Oh, it's not because you need like a coffee holder, yeah? Right, I do understand. Or would you say? Got it. This is not a coffee holder. I know, I'm sorry. It's really not a coffee holder, but it's something cool, right? I think it's cool, it's awesome. That's where we should lie. So you know, the saddest thing in this video will probably no one see. At least not in the near future. That really makes me a little bit sad, if I'm honestly not complaining. It's just, you know, obviously if you record stuff, you would like that your readers getting a chance being seen at least, you know. Anyway, I'm just saying that if you are having a similar problem, well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're not alone. So you are not alone. Here we go. Yeah, a coffee holder. We could actually make a coffee holder, but I kind of think this is also interesting looking, right? I think so. For some reason this has something. Bum, ba, bum. No, this is nonsense. Nonsense. Idea. Idea occurred in my brain. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Bum. So. Ah crap, I forgot that. No, why did I not paid any attention to that? No, I did probably. Just wait a second. This is 2. Yeah. This one. This one. And this one. Okay, I could also just remember a certain number value and just use that. But first of all, it's also, well, then you have to remember the number, and since I always like the freedom of changing whatever I think I would like to change, you know, the number changes as well, the value. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. So. This one I believe we can, oh, we need to switch to the normals, I believe. Those stuff took me a long time, and the best thing to me, I figured out, is just using it, not trying to understand it or something, or, you know, just use that if you are new to Blender, and sometimes you would like to change something, but if something that has an angle, or, you know, it's not straight, it's weird, and you would like to change it, and don't try to understand how it works, just change, you know, try this one, if this doesn't work, try this one, that one, and get your job done in one way. And when you do this often enough, you will understand it naturally, if you are like me. Some people are very good, some people are good, I believe, I'm not sure, I never met one, but I think some people are like that. They can be very theoretical, so they read something and they understand, and they can exactly do what they just read. I cannot do that. I need to do it, to see it, to understand my mistake, and then try to do it better. So I need a lot of practice. I'm very practical. Reading and theory stuff is not sufficient to me, like, at all. So if this is too confusing, don't think about why. Just use it. So yes, I would like to create kind of like a coffee table. Okay, you would like to have a round thing, no problem, no problem. Let's make it round. Let's use, okay, let's use 10. Why not 10, not 1? And now we are going to do that. This is one of the funniest thing I've ever seen. I've seen this in a YouTube tutorial of someone, and it made click, and I love using it since then. Sphere, because it's so helpful. No, but not like that. I forgot. Two sphere. Here we go. This one here, and deleting the faces. So you didn't expect that. Be honest, you didn't expect it while watching my first 15 minutes, right? But I tell you something, me too. Me neither, I guess this is how you say it, right? I don't think that's so great. Well, hard to tell. To me it is, to me it is. So you know what? We need a lamp. Do we need a lamp? Yes, we do need a lamp. So no, like this. Sometimes it's a little bit overdone, so when we do stuff like this, we need to be careful. Could happen that we say, oh no, because this is kind of cool, but it's overdone pretty quickly sometimes. So interesting, huh? Be careful, you are going to be assimilated. Yeah, I think actually that's my real nature, so I really think like a kid actually. And I shouldn't try to deny that, or to try to, you know, I just need to let it go, to let it happen. Because the fantasy thing is, I think that's one of my strengths. I have a lot of weaknesses, but fantasy wise, I'm there. I have a lot of fantasy, so that's something good. So, and the best thing about that, it's fun, and if it's fun, it's the right thing. So, how does this look? Not so nice as I thought. Maybe later on we need to kind of change the whole thing. And you know what, let's not overdo it. We're gonna try to be a little bit simple. We don't need as many surfaces right now. So like this one is already not too bad. Yeah, that's good enough. So, and now the magic will happen. Just gonna give it a blue something. Blue things here. Here we go. Nothing happened. What did I do? I forgot to assign, right? No, I did. What have I done? What have I done? We need more light. I figured a value of, you know, that's a little bit weird. I don't understand why this is so. Shouldn't that be not more? You know what? I don't know what's going on here. I think I see the subdivision, subsurface something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We just, you know, well, let's keep it easy. Let's keep it simple. Switch to imagine. Temp them, assign. Blue. Blue is good. Everybody likes blue. That's why it's so expensive if you want to buy this in microtransactions. I think Angry Joe made a video. He's very funny. Sometimes I think, you know, I like him a lot. But sometimes when I listen to him I'm not using a headset, you know, I always think he's very loud sometimes. So at least, you know, he is I believe he is very himself. I cannot tell for sure because you never know. But I really think so. Okay, so we have this guy. No, let's not overdo it. Oh, guys, it looks awesome. I guess I love it. Science fiction. Science fiction. Okay. Well, how long do we record? 1.5 hours. I think we're almost done. Shall we look how this? Shall we check out how this looks with the ship together? Yes, please do that. By the way, sometimes I will, you know, keep saying that because it is so. I will just keep modeling the ship offline and sometimes sharing, sometimes not. The reason for that is simple. I just sometimes don't feel like recording. I want to listen to music or something. And yeah, ship lights. Here we go. And what we need to is now our we want to keep them where they are because oh, look at that, I love that. That's really not too bad. That's really not too bad. I mean, they look better from front, right, than from behind. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So let's see, what can we do to make this even more outstanding? Hiding the light. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah. This is how it should look like. No, it's even better than the ship. It's even better than the ship. So let's go to this guy here. Do we have another camera maybe? Yeah. Oh, before we do that, we should really make sure to undo certain stuff, because right now the seats where they are at this position where we want to have them. Not that it's such a big deal, but you know, let's not screw around with that. So we're gonna yeah, I think you can somehow in Blender increase the number of undo steps. I've seen this, it's possible. I kind of never duplicate the camera. Yeah, I'm too lazy to check for that actually. So let's do something different like this. I think this is going to be our thumbnail, I'm not so sure about that. What am I doing? I have no idea. Where am I? Here. Here we go. Rotation G. Now we have to rotate it this way, that way, 90. Okay. Epsilon. What am I? You know, I'm incredible sometimes in terms of what the heck is going on here? Oh boy, guys. So yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Not really. So, no, but the reason is because they are here, right? Camera. This one here. Good. Let's check this out. Halt is the German stop. wait a second, I wanted to say is the camera we are using right now? Yeah, we selected it. Okay, let's render this in Eve. How does it look like? How does it look like? I don't know, but we will see. Yeah, I like it. Good. I mean, there's still, you know, a lot to work on that, but the good thing is about why did I duplicate those guys? Ah, maybe it's a good idea. So, okie dokie. So, what do we need? Saving here. We are going to delete that and undelete that. Maybe that was good. I don't know. Check out how this looks like in the. It could crash because you know, recording and rendering stuff in cycle is always tricky. So that could be a little bit a problem, but we'll see about that. That's denoising in the viewport too. I just want to see how this looks like approximately. Maybe it's cool. Well, let's render this together. Let's see if we have enough memory. Sometimes Blender says no, there's not enough memory available. You need then you know, to close some programs if you don't have enough RAM. And restarting Blender project helps. And then, yeah, I think this is going to be our thumbnail, kind of, you know, probably I will try to improve the thumbnail a little bit. The problem is really, again, there's like completely, this channel has not a chance of being seen, which is, yeah, I mean, I get it. On the one hand, I don't even know if I want to share in, you know, because it's scary as well, but at least the thumbnail should look good. So you see, it takes a while. I could cut this out, but I'm not gonna do that. You have to suffer with me. This is the cycle render. You know, cycle just looks more realistic, and yeah, but I mean, Eve, you know, I like both pretty much, because the one gives you realism. That's cool for pictures. Or if you have like a farm, then you can create, you know, cool, like a computer farm in terms of a lot of computer power, and you can render really nice stuff, but I don't have those resources. But Eve is like a game engine render, and that's already nice enough, I think. Yeah, maybe I should, you know, put some you know, for the thumbnail, maybe tomorrow. Because today is already late. I mean, thumbnail I can change or always put some. I have this already. Little cocktail glasses on top of the thing. I think they could look nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna check in my phone. I guess it really takes a while. Okay, I'm not gonna make it too much suffer because I have to go to the toilet anyways. We're gonna cut here, and then we see us when the render is done. So hold on a second. Ta-da! Okay, so this is the render. You know what? I need to save the picture. Hold on. Okay, again, ta-da! Yeah. So this is how it looks in cycle render. It took almost 7 minutes, so that's why I prefer Eve. But it's good, you know, for the thumbnail. Why not? Why not? And see, it doesn't even look too bad. We are not done with that at all. I would like to do. I have some ideas. For example, maybe like a holograph screen, you know, and so on. But I would like to change which version. That's the reason. You know, I'm a stupid idiot. I rendered it for testing purposes, and this with this value is completely nonsense. But anyway, didn't really hurt. Yeah, so here you can see the, you know, some nice comments of nice people. There's not much going on my LP channel too. A little bit more than here, but what is going on is very nice. So I'm very happy about that. You can actually, if you're interested, you can see what I did, you know, check out my Let's Play channel if you want, and then you can see I recorded the first LP while I was in this here, and you know what, here, look at that. Anyway, it's a video played anyway, I ignore that. Okay, yeah, this is enough for today. We are going to keep modeling the cockpit. There's a lot to do. What I like about the ship, I said this already in other videos I made on this channel as well. So check this out, is that this is the first ship why is it looking so weird? This is the first ship which I created relatively accurate. And almost didn't use modifier. I mean, a bevel modifier I use, but here that's just because for personal taste. If I turn off this one, you know, this is still a nice looking ship, and you can use it easily in animations. That's good, I think so. You know, and I will make more progress and understand the stuff hopefully better in the future. But in order to get better, there's only one way. Creating more stuff. So anyway, so this is the ship, which it's fun to actually model it inside and outside, because this was also the challenge, or still is, to make it look good from both sides. This is not that easy. So it's, and I think that's the challenge to me. Good, I hope it was interesting. I really think it is kind of interesting. I should, you know, I'm not want to sound like an asshole, but I also don't want to sound like or I need to kind of feel more self-confident. I hope this is the right thing, you know, in the German, from the German, not that I say that wrong. Anyway, this is what I mean. So I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I think that was kind of interesting. Oh, this was interesting. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the future. Have a nice day. Bye-bye and auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen is the German goodbye.